Hey guys, Cliff Jennings here with MSP Bowfishing. Just wanted to go over my boat, some questions on the specs and whatnot. Worked with Joe Marewk from Marewk Boats down in Buffalo City, Wisconsin, and I can't say enough good things. I mean, he did a fantastic job, and a very talented welder, union welder, a retired guy just this year, and he's been building boats for about 10 years, but decided to retire and I guess build some more boats. So he's taken on some bigger projects, and I'll walk you through it, but you'll see quality work. So let me see if I can figure out how to turn this baby around.
All right, so the boat is 2284, 5086 marine grade alloy, 0.125 on the sides, and 3/16 on the bottom and the back. First thing you'll notice, we did some recessed cut-in light bars that I'll be putting some really nice LED lights in there. A receiver hitch in the front in case I ever need a winch or barbecue grill or I don't know, whatever you want to put on there. So trolling motor. Joe bent the sides for me, did everything. He built the light rail around the top, and she's beefy. I mean, this is, I think it's 1.25 inches, and I wanted something you could kneel on, stand on, whatever you needed to do, and this fits the bill. So just do a little walk around here. We've got hunt deck, swim deck, whatever you want to call it, off the back. Did a really nice job with, you can see the angle this way matches the angle of the transom as well, and just really clean. I had him put one spud pole in case for some reason at some point I wanted to do that. Got some intakes. I've got a live well I'll show you in there. I've got two 2-inch washouts, and they're right in the floor, so I'll show you that. I just finished putting on my jack plate, so that's the first thing up, and hopefully we'll be putting that on just a little bit later today. So top cap all the way around, clean, nice. All right, let's get inside here. So big hatch up in the front. Whole front area is reinforced. Joe plasma cut these out, and I wanted to be able to put a transducer down in the front here for something I'll show you guys a little later, but I'm going to have a Helix 5 up on the front of the boat with GPS to show me where I've been when you're working the big flats, things like that. Different idea. But didn't want to risk running into stuff, so I'm going to try and put it on the floor in the hull. We'll see how that works. But anyway, here's the front deck. This door reinforced, obviously you can see, put bracing in there. We've got some weld-in, I don't know, petcocks that I can screw in some tubing to, and then we can drain that out down here somewhere. I'll be putting that. Did some nice bending with these tubes around the corners, keep everything clean, nice to kneel off from if you hopefully you're not knocking yourself on any sharp corners. He even bent these corners here to make it match. So it's got 4 doors all the way around for storage. So these are 10 by 40. The walk-arounds are 14 inches the whole way around the boat, except for actually in the back. That's a 16-inch on the back platform. So we've got storage here on these decks, and this one goes all the way through up to the front. So if you've got rods and reels or whatever you want to bring with, something extra long, you could probably even fit a collapsible push pole in there, you can do that. I asked for a fish well, live well, dead well. You know, you gotta hold that big fish somewhere so he doesn't lose any stuff or shrink before you get to your weigh-in. So it's got a plug in the bottom that I can put my drain into. It's also got a plug way down in the bottom that I'm planning to hook in my washdown pump. So when I pull out of the water at night, I can fill my live well up, switch a little switching back, and I'll be able to pull water out of there, wash down my entire floors. And for those guys that had seen what I had done in the past, I built these before I brought the stuff down to Jones. He started building the boat, and I got a little work to do on them, obviously, but these are my drains in the floor. They'll have a, you gotta put something underneath there to hold them up, and they'll recess down a little bit. But you can wash everything down out of your boat into those drains. There's one on each side of the console here. And the only thing I built was the console. Doing some work on that right now. My fuel cell will sit underneath here. Basically, I got a 40 gallon fuel cell that's gonna go underneath this floor, and you'll be able to take this off. It all goes in here. This goes back. 2 doors on the back side to access your mechanical, get into stuff. There's one small 1-inch drain back there in the event that anything you got water in here. Realistically, you could fill this whole thing up to probably 3 inches, and you'd never get any water in the back of your boat. You'd just pull those 2-inch drains in the back. I raised up my console because in my old boat, and you guys know sometimes when you're planing out, you want to be able to see where you're going. I wanted to be the highest thing in the boat. So literally, we've got, I think it's 16 inches here, down on the bottom, up on my platform. So when I'm standing up here, you're looking across the front of the bow of the boat with no problem, and you can see what's going on. Well, one unique thing we did, these sides are completely bent in one piece. And we put this 45-degree angle in here all the way along the bottoms because I wanted some place to run my LED lighting, and I didn't want it shining in my face. So there's no lip on top here. So I had to have some place to put that. We put that 45 in there so I can stick it to the underside of here, and it'll shine down on the floor, and that way it's not blinding you, and you can still see what's going on inside the boat. More to come, but you know what, guys? I'm super ecstatic working with him. Happy with the job he did, and I would highly recommend him to anybody. So hopefully I answered some questions. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I'm going to be trying to do a few more updates as the boat goes along. I'll be posting some pictures and maybe some videos. So appreciate it. Thanks, guys.